Hello, hello. Welcome to Friday night live listing and chilling. It's Friday night. I've got stuff to list. I wanted to hang out with you guys. So let me know once you're here. Let me know in the comments, and we will be productive tonight. I've also got a couple of giveaways and just a quick sneak peek of some of those giveaways. First, hello to MJG. Excited to have you. Nutters in the house. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me okay. We had some technical difficulties. The GoPro mount decided to break as my husband was screwing it in for tonight's live. So, all right. I guess I can hear it. So sound is good. So we're having to use the webcam from the computer, so it's not the best quality, but we're not going to cancel the live just because the camera wants to be a stinker. So we are here no matter what. And welcome, Carrie. Welcome, Mary. You made it. Yay. Yes, we can hear you. Thank you. You can hear me. Thank you. Okay. So do you guys want to see what some of these giveaways are tonight? I'm excited. I am excited. The first one is going to be an eBay scale. An eBay digital scale. This was given to me from eBay Open. I have no use for it. I use a different scale. So, gift to you. We've got a pair of AA batteries that are going to be complimentary with said scale. All right, so this is the first one, okay? Everyone can use an extra shipping scale. Maybe you want to keep it in another room. Maybe it's just a little more compact than what you normally use. I don't know, whatever you want to use it for. It's a shipping scale and it's free. So this is going to be one of the free ones, okay? Then we are going to have a free desert dashboard. So you guys hear me talking about this all the time because it's my own personal spreadsheet that I use in my business. It's also up for sale that I offer to viewers and to anyone in the reselling world. So that is going to be a free one for somebody who is on the live tonight. We've got the 2025 version that is out now, and I want to give one of those away. So somebody is going to be getting a free desert dashboard. And you actually need a new scale. See, Mary, I did this just for you. That's awesome. You can never have enough. You got to have a backup and then a backup of the backup. Yeah, scales are a must. Happy New Year. Welcome. Thank you. See, okay. I guess the scale wasn't as cheesy as I thought. So I'm glad it's going to a good home because I don't need it. Yep, here's another one. Scale is going to be a great one. So, yay. Regina, welcome. All right, and then the third and final giveaway tonight. Thank you, Mary, for posting that. Hit the thumbs up because that tells YouTube that you guys are liking it. The third and probably the best. Oh, it's a close second with that dashboard. A label printer. Yes, I know. I'm crazy. You guys, one of you on this live is going to be getting a free label printer. It's a no name. This one is Arero? Arero. All right, that's just fun. Arrow with an before it. But it's a thermal label printer. I tested it. It works. I just have so many of them that I've got my Jaden that I use on the daily. I've got my Munbean that I use for stickers. I don't need a third one. So this, again, a gift for you guys. It is going to be a giveaway in tonight's live. So I should probably set a reminder that in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, somebody tell me at 7:20, 7:15, we'll do the first giveaway. So, because otherwise I get carried away and I don't want to forget. I totally said that in my head when I read it, Mary. That's awesome. I won't make the sound though. I'll save you guys from that. It starts like a broken car does. That's funny. All right, you guys. So let's chit chat a little bit about some New Year's resolutions. I'm not a huge fan of resolutions because I feel like they already have failure written all over them. So I'm more of a goal setter. I'd rather set some New Year goals, not resolutions. I mean, I guess they're probably the same thing, but in my head, it just sounds more attainable. Resolutions are done by like January 15th, guaranteed. Where a goal, you can always go back to it. And it could be March and be like, oh, I'm not hitting this goal. I'm not doing what I want to do, and go back and restart that goal. So, what are some goals, some resolutions if you do them for your new year, for personal, for your business, for your relationships, for anything? I want to hear them. Let's see what some goals that you guys have out there. I'm a goal setter too. Yes. See, I like that. I like that a lot more. So some of my reselling goals is going to be to get rid of old inventory. I need to do some serious cleanup because 2-year-old or 2 year ago Jennifer bought things that I shouldn't have, and they're still sitting in my store, and they're not hot. So whether they died at arrival or they've just died over the last 2 years, they're not moving. So sell similar and delist and donate if it's just not even worth selling. So that's definitely a goal. Nutter's got a good one to do over 100K this year. For part-time, that would be amazing, Nutter. That would be amazing. Earn more than I did last year and get organized. I like that. For sure. Mine is to list more. Yeah. I think another one is to be more consistent on my 10 a day. When I'm doing it right now during my slow sourcing, I'm busting through my little death pile that I have. So being consistent, 10 listings a day, is definitely going to help that. I've also been trying to get to the bottom of that pile because I don't want to bring old inventory into 2025. So there's stuff at the bottom of this pile that I just keep pushing forward, like, oh, I'll list it next week. I never list it, and it's still sitting in there probably a year later. So I've got to get through the rest of this death pile, donate some of the stuff, which I've already got 2 buckets of donate from my death pile that just isn't serving me anymore. I'm looking it up. I'm like, all right, this is $10. This is $5. This is $15. Like, it's not even worth my time. I've seen it enough times. It has taken up enough mental real estate. It needs to get the heck out of here. So I'm okay taking the deduction and getting it out of here and actually getting to stuff that is worth something. And I'm sure there's some decent stuff in this pile that I just haven't uncovered because it's under crap that's not worth anything. So those are a couple of my goals. That is not part-time. I agree, but he swears it's part-time, but that is some serious numbers. I am slowly working my way up to 30 listings a day by end of Q1. Started with 5, I'm up to 10. Wow. That is a goal. I don't think I've got the hours to do 30 a day. I would love to, but I think I spend too much time buying new stuff. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to buy less, list more, or at least catch up and do one of those like no list November things. I couldn't do it. Nope. Nope. I don't think I could do it. It'd be too depressing. Grow my store to 200 items. That would be a good one. That is definitely attainable. I'm going through my listed inventory doing a great purge. I like that. A great purge. Anything under nothing under $20 listed in the store anymore. I love it. I love it. Like, it's not even worth your time to pull it, to ship it, to pack it. No, if it's under 20 bucks, yeah, I agree. Out the door. Take the deductions and clear it out. Cleaned out my eBay store. Yes. Jules, happy Friday. My goal is to list higher end items, not waste my time with the lower end items. Exactly. Goes back to what Mary said. So we're done playing with these small potatoes. We want to scale up, and that is the way to do it because it can't always be scaling with quantity. It can be scaling with quality because, as you know, this is my only eBay space, and I refuse to get a warehouse or a storage unit. There's this guy I met. Hopefully he's watching. If you are, let me know in the comments. So, amazing guy. I forgot his name. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. You're awesome, but I don't remember your name. So I've run into him a few times at sales and at my local thrift, and he does a serious commute to go to his warehouse. And I don't envy that. Like, even if I had a warehouse or I had a storage unit, just the thought of having to go to yet another place to have to run my business, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So, mad props to you if you either are watching this or if you watch a repeat or you never see this again. Mad props for doing that kind of commute and commitment to your business. And he's also only part time. So, like, the distance wise, he's going like 2 hours away to go to his warehouse. So, he's like an hour away from home doing some sourcing, and then he's going 2 hours to his warehouse, and then it's about an hour and 20 back to his house after doing that. And then he works full time. So, wow. That's just wow. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. To each their own, but man, that would be exhausting. Let's see. Thinking of taking to the flea market. That's pretty common here. We do have a flea market that there's quite a few resellers that go to, and I could see that. I could see it being profitable. It's definitely it takes a special a special person, of course, but like your business model has to be flea marketable. Like I couldn't blur that line between an eBayer and a flea marketer because of like the pricing and knowing flea market pricing versus eBay pricing. I couldn't blur that line. Thank you, hubby. Yes, I like to shop a lot. That's why I'm a reseller for sure. Yeah, so a no shop November couldn't happen. How are you doing on your death pile? So I'm getting there. I'm doing really good. Like I'm doing good on it. If you're talking to me personally, doing good. So I have two buckets, like the storage buckets. One, I'm at the bottom. Like it's already cleared out and I just put like a couple cameras in there that I need to go through and test them. Bucket number 2 is full just to the top and it's only what is that? Like 18 inches deep? So to have one small little I don't even know what that is, a 20-gallon, 10-gallon? I don't know how they measure these, but like one tote of inventory. And there's a couple things sprinkled around it, but we're not going to count those. We just won't count those. But if I stuck to your listing schedule, Mary, and did a 30 a day listing, I'd be through that in a week. So I just need to dial it in. Just need to dial it in. What doesn't sell, donate. Yes. Bring more aware of what I buy. 100%. Yep. Making smarter decisions from the beginning. Switch eBay from a personal to a business. That's a big one. Yes. Hit the bins once a week. I have to drive an hour one way. That's not awful. And if you do it just once a week, I could see that being doable. Definitely doable. As long as your car stays reliable, definitely doable. Welcome, May. Have you seen the Amazon boxes that we're selling on Facebook? I have not. I have not. So feel free to tag me in them. I can take a look. Let's see. I also went back and looked at my troublemaker buyers. All issues were the lower end items. Yes. Negatives, not any issues with buyers that spend over $100. So true. Welcome to Returnuary, as it is trademarked for January. I think I've had 10 returns and it's only the third. Like it's ridiculous the amount of returns right now. And it's the small stuff. One today I just got was a shaver. It was a $30 men's shaver, a Braun whatever, and he bought it on I think it was December 12th. So we're at like the 3-week mark and his reason for returning it is because he found a better price. Like, friend, you've been using this for 2, possibly 3 weeks, and you now find a better price, so you have to return your $30 shaver. Like, why would this cross this person's mind? So now they're going to end up eating the shipping. So much for your savings because you're paying to ship that back to me because I'm not paying for that. You found it cheaper, good for you. I'm not Amazon. So I'm with you, Jules. It's the smaller guys that are The smaller sales are the ones that are the thorns every single time. Every time. No small fries. Yes. All right, we got a personal goal. I want to start an art therapy YouTube channel. Stop it. That would be amazing. Okay, I would totally follow. So, yes, and let us all know when that goes because I am here for it. Thank you. I don't know what was good, but thank you. I'm a few seconds behind here. No issues with the 40 and ups. Yeah, for sure. If it's not clean, like you sold it, you don't have to refund him. That's funny. Yeah. I mean, it was a used shaver to begin with, and it was $30. Really? Ah, people. People. 30-day returns are Riddick. Should be a much shorter time frame. I'm not a reseller, just a sell the clutter from my apartment. It is a little bit ridiculous, 30 days. Especially on something that like I agree, like maybe 2 weeks would be a nice option. You had enough time to test your little $30 shaver, realize if it did what it needed to do, and now you're stuck with it. Like 30 days is just yeah, for something like that, it's a little crazy. Let's see. I think the personal use items should have a shorter return time. There you go. I like that. I like the defining what stuff. Like, yeah, maybe technology, maybe some stuff that could break in that time. Sure, go ahead. I've got a weird hair over here. Um, they might need a little more time to test it, but yeah, the personal use, like a shaver, really, 3 weeks, I'm gonna get this shaver back. Yeah. No, thank you. All right, are you guys ready for a free scale? We're gonna go scale first. And you're gonna get some bubble wrap that's gonna go in it. Oop, going the wrong way. Sorry. Told you I'm not used to this camera. All right, we are going to do a giveaway, not auction. It's a giveaway for an eBay international shipping scale. And it doesn't ship international for you. It just gives you the weight. I think eBay was all over that international shipping for their eBay Open, and that's why everything was branded with that. I thought I have where'd I put it? I had a little a pin. Yeah, even this little guy. And this was another little gimme from eBay Open, a little ring light, eBay international shipping. So they're very proud of their international shipping. So we've got a scale, and you're going to get the bubble wrap that goes with it, and 2 brand new batteries. Yes, I know. I am very generous tonight. I know. So let's do code word. I'm going to be original here. Scale. Go ahead and put scale into the chat. And it's going to not include double entries. So I know we talked about scale earlier, and there was a few people that said scale in their comment. That's not going to count you as an extra entry. So go ahead and put scale, and I will tell the giveaway tool to only pick it from 1 entry. So let's go ahead and use code word scale. And let me hide. Oops, give me that back. All right, I don't care how many times I go live, I still could never figure this stuff out. All right, let's see. Comments come back over here. Scale. Yes, keep them coming. We've got almost 30 people on here, and I don't see 30 entries yet. So let's do my little share screen thing. Present, share, and we're going to share the giveaway tool. Da, da, da. All right, let's see if that shows. All right, so if I type in scale, exclude winners and doing multiple drawings. Okay, that's fine. Start collecting comments. There we go. Okay. Oh, I get picture in picture. Yay, I'm doing something, right? All right, we've got 13 entries. Enter scale for a free eBay international shipping packing scale. I know, it's a cool one. All right, you guys, are we ready? And 3, 2, 1. Blast off. And the winner, MJG232. Congratulations. Yay. I think you were one that said that you needed a scale. I'll have to scroll, but were you one that said that you needed the scale? Oh, I'm going to scroll. Oh, scroll. All right, let me see. MJ. Yes, we can hear you. I thought you. Yes, I needed a scale as well. So, yay! I'm glad it's going to someone who needed one. All right, congratulations. So, we'll wait probably another 10 to 15 minutes and we will give away a free desert dashboard. In the meantime, if you want to see what this desert dashboard is, you can go to desertsellers.com/dashboard. I'm going to double check my spelling before I put this out to the wild. Marketing 101. Always test your links, right? That's a thing. Okay. That is going to be the dashboard, and I will be giving away a free one. And if you do purchase it tonight, you can have $10 off of it. Coupon code Desert10 for $10 off. All right, so I'll throw that in there as well. Has anyone else noticed a decrease in international shipping this last year? I thought you were going to say this year. In the last 3 days, I have not had very many internationals. No, it's definitely gone down. For sure. I never really had a whole lot to begin with, but yeah, I do notice quite a decrease. That's funny you should mention that. Funny you should mention that. I better write myself about MJG won this. I need a handy dandy notebook. All right, hubby says he got me, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm writing it down for you.
We can both do it. If I had a pen that worked.
Liberty wants to help on the next drawing.
Okay. Well,
No.
a pen doesn't work. I mean, anyway. Let's try this one. Okay. Winners. Good job, Jennifer. MJG. So for your scale, if you could please message me on Instagram with your address, I will get this mailed out on Monday. So MJG, you got the scale. You can do it on Instagram. You can email Desert Seller or support at desertsellers.com. Instagram is if you're on Facebook, you can do it through there, but I don't check those messages as much. So Instagram is the best, or email, and I will get that sent out to you. All right. So that's the scale. Winner. Okay. If you stayed steady. Okay. All right. Question: does anyone look at their buyer's feedback left after they leave a negative? All the ones that have for me have done it for many others. I want to start looking at that for my buyers. So I don't personally. I'll see kind of the number of how many feedbacks they have. And if it's less than like 10, I'm a little sus and I'll start looking at what they do and what they buy. But if it's a big number, I don't even look at their feedback. But I did just change a setting that is life changing because I had automatic feedback turned on. So anytime I bought something or sold something, it automatically left feedback. And I took that away because I'm leaving positive feedback for people that are a pain in the butt that do not deserve positive feedback. So I have changed it, and you can do this too in your settings to where you only leave the feedback after they've left you positive feedback. So it's kind of blackmail from behind the scenes, and I'm all for it. So I'm not leaving positive feedback automatically anymore. When you're just starting out, you probably want that because you want to keep getting as many feedbacks to get your score raised up in the world. But now that I'm pretty stable in the reselling feedback score world, I don't have to be so desperate for feedback. And I need to stop leaving positive feedback for people that suck. Yeah, that's right. And it frustrates me when somebody, even like a zero feedback buyer, I give them their chance because everyone starts somewhere and it'll leave them feedback. So now they've got one positive, but then they either return it, they scam me, they leave me negative feedback. Something happens in the transaction that I would like to take my positive feedback back. And you can't do that. You can't do it. So I highly recommend that if you would like to turn that off. All right. If you cancel a sale, you're dinged, so you can't cancel it. You can do it if the buyer requests it. So I know there's some resellers that will kind of urge them to cancel it. It's like there's a way they could word it where it almost sounds like, okay, would you like, I think, was it Nutter Mary? One of you had mentioned this. There was a certain script that you use where then the buyer says, yes, please cancel it. And therefore you can say the reason buyer asked to cancel it. Let us know what that word was. I think it was one of you two that taught me this. Otherwise, yeah, you get a ding. It's just part of it. You are very welcome. I'm excited to see this going to someone who needs a scale. Make sure to professionally respond to them as well as call them out if it seems to be a pattern of saying sellers beware. I agree. Why does eBay allow it? Because eBay likes money and they're not going to turn people away. You can report them. I wonder what that really does, Mary. I report so many buyers and I wonder if it actually does anything or if I just feel good for hitting the report the buyer button. Got rid of that years ago. I only leave after I receive mine. Yeah. I was being too generous. I was throwing around positive feedback to anybody, and no, they don't deserve it now. Waiting for feedback first before I give one. Yeah. If I only sold a couple things, I could sit there and kind of babysit it. But being I'm selling, gosh, 30 to 40, 50 items a week, I can't monitor the feedback that I'm sending, nor can I wait to like play catch up on my feedback. So I need some automation. And I like that eBay gives the option of saying, okay, you're only going to automate once they've left me a feedback. So I like that. So high five to eBay. After they took away sellers not being able to leave negative, this happened. Yeah, I've reported many, nothing happens. Agree. Yeah, I don't think it does anything. How to get feedback from buyers, just not getting 100% feedback. You can't force it. Some people will put little sticky notes or like I'll do my thank you stickers. Like you can just give customer service and I think you'll get maybe 10%. It's kind of the average of people that will actually leave feedback. It's just a numbers game. Keep selling and you'll eventually get more feedback. I'm saying I don't want to sell to a buyer that has left 20 negatives out of 30. I can't cancel the sale, so it doesn't matter if I see it. Very true. I get what you're saying. Yeah, you can't message them and convince them to tell you to cancel when you're canceling because they have a potential of not being cool. Yeah, I'm with you. I am with you. Okay, here we go. Here's a script. All right. Hi there. My sincere apologies that this item was an accidental duplication. I'd be happy to offer you anything else in my store up to blank or completely understand if you would rather cancel for a full refund. Hi, 5 Mary, because 100% you have then given them the words to say I would like to cancel. And now you can choose the drop down buyer wishes to cancel. So that would be in the case of, oops, I can't find my item. It happens. I've got over 1,000 items in my store. So yeah, I couldn't find it. Speaking of, there was one I had to cancel last week and I just found it in my death pile. Yeah, I know. I was bummed. But now I can relist it and sell it again, knowing where it's at now. But yeah, thank you, Mary. That is perfect and it's professional and I love it. Love it. Love it. Good to know. I won't be leaving feedback without getting one myself. Yeah, and you can make it automated so that it automatically will do it for you. If they don't answer me, I fulfill the order, eat the shipping, send a note, 50% off in my store, and immediately refund the full order. Very, very, very generous. All right, let's see here. Is it time? Oh, no, we're going to wait about 5 more minutes before another giveaway. But I'm supposed to be listing, not just reading comments. But this is more fun. I'd rather do this anyway. All right, we can hide that. Let's see. All right, you guys want to see a couple things that I grabbed at the bins today? I can do a little bin haul-ish. It was a decent day at the bins. So my bins are the Amazon return bins. If you haven't been following me, they are a private owned company that buys liquidation pallets or Amazon return pallets and sells it in a liquidation store. So everything on their shelves, on their bins are $15 today. It is day one. It is fresh inventory, and it's always the best inventory of the week. Debatable. There's plenty of times I've found better stuff on cheaper days. It's what they consider to be the best items of the week. And it's usually because of size. That's the time that the Dysons come out, the fancy headphones come out. Today, someone got not one, but two Breville espresso machines. Shut the front door. They're expensive because I have one, and they're like a $400 to $500 espresso machine, and they got two of them today. So $15 day is the jam. They do have a couple items that they put in VIP, and I still get a really good deal on it. Like one VIP item I got today for the kids was, I guess you wouldn't know, a nugget couch. So these are kind of a fad. I don't know, but they're a couch fort pillow kids thing. And you can build forts with it, or you can just lay it out as a couch, and they're really cool. So my kids have one, but they're expensive. Like one nugget couch is like $200. So they have one, and that was it. Well, at the bins today, there was an Amazon version, and I believe it was two of them in one, two of the same color. So on Amazon, they're like 130 right now on sale. I got two of them, so that would be 260 of them or $260 value, and I paid $40 for it today. So the kids are happy. They're building forts out in the living room, and that's why it's okay to pay up a little bit because it's still $260 worth of value for $40. And then two other things that I grabbed there today in the VIP. All right. Love to see your treasures. Yes, you got it. Sorry, I'm already showing you. Okay. A Lumix brand spanking new fancy camera lens. Panasonic. Sorry, I'm not used to mirroring this. Panasonic Lumix lens. Comps were between $200 to $300. This one is brand new. It's got the hood that goes around the lens. It's got the lens, and it's brand new. So it should easily go for between 200 and 300. I'm thinking like the 250 range. It was VIP, so I paid up on it for $85. So this one was a steep one, but I know it's going to pay off. It was a close to 100% sell through, and it was brand spanking new. So the fact that it is brand new is why I was okay buying it. I got to make sure that I put that it's like the L mount for camera fancy people so they know the size that it goes to. I don't want to get this as a return because that's where it's going to kill my profit margins if I don't list this correctly. So, yes, paid up on that, but that was a good one. And then these were all, was that yeah, and then one more. Okay, so this was during my second run. I was there for the 10 o'clock open in line by 7 a.m. and I got 18 things today. It was a big quantity day, but probably half of that was personal. I got a bunch of filament for a 3D printer. I got a bunch of Govee Christmas lights because I'm obsessed. I forget what else, but I got a bunch of personal stuff. So it's probably 9 personal, 9 resell, and I'm okay with that. I'd pay $15 for $40 worth of filament all day long. All right, so this is second run was an extra 4 items. Yeah, 4 items and then the 2 VIP items. So this was a VIP. Not like you could read what that is. Oh, my nose itches. But it is a fancy watch. Okay. It is upside down. Up goes this way. So it is I'm gonna have it listed as pre-owned. It's got a couple little cooties, little scratches. Like you can tell it was used, but very little, maybe like a week. Wow, why did I get so shiny? What happened here? Ooh, I don't know what happened with my lighting. Okay, there's a little better. It was glowing there for a minute. Okay, so it's I had to do something with the white balance. That's funny. All right, don't show that or I'm going to turn into a ghost. Okay, so it's a watch and it is a Fitbit type watch. Um, let me see what it was called because now I don't remember. Amazfit Rex 3. So brand new, it's 200 to 230. I'm gonna list this one as used probably. There's one that sold as open box, which I wonder if well, kind of a fine line between open box and used, but if I'm seeing any kind of cooties, any kind of dust, which I'm seeing a little bit of, I guess it's kind of shown in here, and these little cracks. So it does show a couple little sweat marks. So I'm going to list it as pre-owned, but amazing condition. Reset, ready to be paired to your stuff. Um, it had, oh, please tell me it had the charger. Pretty sure I saw a charger in here. Yes. Oh, thank you, Jesus. It has the charger. It has the manual. So yeah, it's all complete in here. I'll probably get if one just sold pre-owned for $215. I paid up at $25. So it wasn't 15 today, it was 25 for this one. So those were two VIP items. Definitely worth grabbing. So it's okay to pay up when it's worth it. And it was. All right, let's see if I can get this back in its box. There we go. All right, so those were my two fancier items. Then we have, I should probably be drafting these while I'm Jennifer. Work smarter, not harder. All right, so I'm going to do self-similar. We're going to draft it while I'm doing this. And I'll match that to 15. Save for later. Okay. Nope, I was grabbing this. All right, so this one caught my eye. I like grabbing cardboard boxes. I think there's a lot of money in cardboard boxes, and there has been a lot of money in cardboard boxes. So, hold on, let me catch up on text here. I have one for sale too. Gonna approve it just so they can giggle. Wish our bins were closer. Yes. I'm spoiled. Mine's like 12 minutes away. And I live there. I'm there every single day, except Thursday when they're closed. Saturdays are kind of hit and miss, depending what I'm doing with the family. But otherwise, I'm there every other day. Our Amazon bins are an hour away too. You might get me to start going there once a week. It's worth it, Mary. Oh boy, is it worth it. I have a blast and finding treasures. So, yes, can confirm she lives there. Yes, and like it's first name basis. Like we get there today. Here's some bin drama for you, and then we'll do the giveaway. So get there today, and it's cold. Okay, yes, I live in Arizona, but we do get chilly. So this morning, okay, don't laugh at me. It was 40 degrees, and we thought we were going to freeze our socks off. So we're all waiting in our cars like the Arizona desert rats that we are because we're too cold to stand outside. I know, Mary, you're probably laughing as you are freezing right now. So, or Nutter. I guess Nutter's probably even the colder one. But either way, it's too cold for us. We're waiting in the car. But we've all put our chairs out there to hold our spots. And here I am, number like 11 and 12. Like I'm not even at the very front of the line. There's one group that has like 6 or 7 people. And then there's another group that has like 3 or 4 people. And then it's me. So yeah, I'm like 11th, 12th in line. And here comes this gentleman, and he just stands right at the front of the line, right by the front door. He's just standing there like he's owning the place. And Oh, it got heated. So then first group gets out and starts talking to him like that we're in line, like we're just sitting in our cars because we're a bunch of chickens and our seats, like you can see we are holding our spots. We are all doing the same thing. We are all on premise. We are just sitting in our warm cars. And it got heated. And I was actually proud of myself because normally I'm the chicken poop that doesn't confront because I hate confrontation. But I actually said something. And I was like, because his wife shows up and joins him at the front of the line. I'm like, the line's back there, ma'am. And oh, it got heated. And he started threatening calling the police. I'm like, please call the police because this is the most ridiculous call he's going to get all day. So then the manager shows up and the other workers, they know us. And they know every single week, group number 1 and I are in the first 10 every single week. And now we've got this new group that's kind of in the middle of us. He's now been there consistent for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So it is known who is going to be at the front of these lines. And like the manager knows, and he's like, what, like he took our side. In the end, he's basically saying like he knows who's first in this line. So they open up the door, and after he caused serious drama, he ends up stepping aside to let the rest of us in because he knew what he did was shady. Like lines are lines. You can't just say, "Oh, well, you're not standing here." Well, we are. Oh, it got heated. It got heated, and 40 degrees is shorts weather. I know. Like old Colorado me would be laughing at Arizona me because, yeah, 70 degrees, I'm bringing out the sweatshirts. And here I'm bringing out jackets and hoodies and cold weather stuff. All right, she's here to help us with our drawing today. So we are going to do the drawing for the dashboard. This is going to be the 2025 version of the Desert Dashboard. This is a spreadsheet I've created that is the spreadsheet I currently use. Let me do a share screen so you can see what you are getting. Desert Sellers Dashboard. Give you the blank one here. All right. See this. Okay, so you're going to get all the training videos, all the support. Once you have access to the dashboard, it is yours to keep through Google Sheets. It is yours downloaded forever. So one-time investment to your business. You keep track of your inventory. You keep track of all of your sales. If you sell on different platforms, you can now specify which platforms, and it'll automatically calculate your fees for you. Keeps track of deductions for donations, returns, and damaged goods. Keeps track of all of your travel expenses and gas or hotels. And then all the detailed reviews that you could possibly imagine to see how your business is going and how you can scale your business. So this is the Desert Dashboard, and you will get a copy for free if your name is the lucky winner. So let's come over to a different tab. Okay, we want to go to the, where's my giveaway tool? Where'd that go? All right, we're gonna have to Google it. StreamYard giveaway tool. I know I didn't close it. Giveaway tool. All right, share my screen. This one. All right, let's go ahead and do code word dashboard. All right, friends, enter code word dashboard to be entered for your free copy of the Desert Dashboard. And as I said, if you do not win and you wish to purchase said dashboard, you can have it for $10 off, giving it to you for $37 as a one-time investment. And we've got a couple entries. So first, go ahead and click Start Collecting Comments. Liberty is going to help us draw. Don't click that yet.
I know.
Okay. Shoo. We've got
There's
four
only 4
entries. Let's see who else wants the dashboard.
5.
We've got 32 people in here. I know someone wants this spreadsheet.
And there's only 5 people in.
Only 5 entries so far. We've got 6 entries. It's in the 40s and 50s in California. You guys have to be freezing. You're not used to this cold.
7 people.
Good morning from Japan, 1900 store. Welcome. Wow.
8.
That is a long way to travel. Deserts get cold. Yes, they do. Thank you very much. They get really cold. Thank you. But then the sun comes out and we roast. So by I think when they opened at 10 o'clock, it was probably 60 degrees. And then I think Tucson won for the hottest city. This is from my husband. I didn't fact check it. Hottest city in the country today at 83 degrees. So we got to the 80s today. And I think we're going to be 70 something tomorrow.
Still 8 people.
All right, let's give them a couple more minutes. Mickey D, welcome.
Go say hi. Say hi.
So Mickey, I didn't go over the dashboard how-tos. That was just to show people what the dashboard is.
Just
All right, say hi.
hi.
Oh, he's getting big. So
Oh, bye. Sorry.
if you do have questions on the dashboard, feel free to email me.
9 people now.
support@desertsellers.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People.
Gonna be 40 in Houston.
Yeah.
Just a quick overview, but video tutorials are included. Yes, thank you, Mary. Super user-friendly, thank you. And it's supported by me. So if you ever have questions, shoot me an email. And if it's a common question, I'll record a new training video so that other people can get that answered as well. All right, so let's go ahead and draw. We've got 9 entries. Hit it, sis.
Yay.
That's
it.
Thing to say about the dashboard. You need some support. Are we there yet?
Did I miss a question?
Yeah.
First, we're going to congratulate BTRX. Congratulations.
Better sellers.
It just puts my name in there in general. It wouldn't actually draw me.
Yay!
Yay!
What do they win?
All right, they got a copy of the dashboard.
Yay!
All right. Your excuse.
How many will you do?
We've got one more giveaway of a thermal printer, so they're not going to want to miss it. Okay, BTRX. Send me a message on Instagram or email, and I will get you a code for the dashboard so you can download it. And if anyone else is interested in the dashboard, it is, oops, here we go. Stop clicking. desertsellers.com/dashboard.
Hey friends, Jennifer here with
You can see
Desert Sellers.
this.
If you're like me, you know it can be very
All
difficult
right,
to
so
keep
it's
track of
currently
everything.
$47,
Your
but if you
expenses,
use
your
coupon
miles, your
code
inventory, it can be overwhelming very
Desert10,
fast. That's why I created
you
the
will get
Desert
$10 off.
Dashboard, a
So as a thank
powerful
you for
all-in-one
being on my
tracking
live
tool
and being a
designed
supporter of the
specifically
channel,
for eBay
$10
resellers like
off. And
you
again,
and
you
me.
get
With the
lifetime
Desert
access. And
Dashboard,
any
you get
updates, you
easy-to-use tools
automatically
to
get
track your
those as well.
inventory,
So
log your
it
miles,
is a great
calculate your
deal if I say so
deductions,
myself.
and generate clear
All right, so
monthly.
let's stop the share there. Let's go back to my stream. Perfect. Yay. Okay, so hubby said I missed a question. What did I miss? Are we there? I have the dashboard, but can't get it to download. Can I email you for help? Yes, 100%. So email me at support@desertsellers.com. It's just me. That's just the email that I picked. Hindsight, I probably should have done Jennifer@desertsellers.com, but oh well, it's me, support.com, and I can help you with that. So let's see. Which, I could probably, let me give a quick little, should I show it? Okay, no, email me. All right, internal conversation here. But it's pretty simple. You're able to save a copy of it. So I'll show you. And I do also have that in the tutorials on how to save your copy. But it's in Google Sheets. So you'll have to have a Google account, a Gmail, which I think everyone has. And it'll save it into your Google World. So then you can access it from anywhere. Okay. So let's continue with, okay, we can put that one away, showing you what I found today. All right, I should actually be putting these into my dashboard while I'm talking. I'm going to have to go back and put them all in there anyway. All right, so we found cardboard box. I mentioned that. And I had no idea what it was. It's in a cardboard box. It is new. and it is called a SV Bony guide scope. I love weird things because I don't have to know what the heck it is. It looks like a microscope. Is a guide scope the same as a microscope? I don't know. I don't know. So let's go ahead and add this. Am I in the right spot? Nope, I'm not in the right spot. Wrong sheet. That was the master. Don't add stuff to the master. Cancel. Cancel. I should probably close the master so I don't do that on accident. All right. Da-da-da. Sorry. Okay, so we found that thing. It was worth quite a bit. Let's pull up a comp real quick. All right, it's called a SVBONY guide school. So we had 67 available, 17 sold, but it's also including this like mini version, which isn't the one that I have. So the one that I have, we have a comp. The last one sold brand new for 208, but that was direct from SV Boney. So these other ones,
You want to share your screen so people see what you're looking at?
yeah. Would that be helpful?
Yeah, because right now it just sounds like some kinky whatever thing. What is it? Guide scope, whatever.
Well, no, I'm just talking about this thing. All right, let's do a fun little split screen thing. Can we do that? Here. Go to my present. Share. Let's share the but I want you to be able to see here. What does window do? This site will be able to see the contents. Yeah, we want you to see the whole window. Okay. Let's see what this does. Okay, then it makes me small, but I think there was a way. Nope, not that button. How about this button? Nope. What about this button? Oh, that's kind of a fun one. Okay, let's see how this looks when I go to my spreadsheet. How does, oh, I'm really small. Do you still, hold on, give that a second to catch up with me. Okay, let me know if you like this. No, I don't like that either. Sorry, let's make this. The picture in picture didn't work very well. So no, let's go with this one. Nope, this one. Is it this one? I swear I'm still learning. I'm sorry. Okay, I like this one. Okay, so now you can see what I'm doing. I just won't go over to StreamYard where you get infinity view. Okay, show us the goodies. Sorry, my dog hit my arm while typing. Brown chicken, brown cow. It's crazy the random things are worth so much. Yes, it really is. It really is. All right, so we are going to put in these things that I just found. All right, so we had the Lumix lens 20 to 60, 15. We found, what was the name of that watch? Selling Drift. It was Amazfit. X3, that was 15. You know what? I actually say 16 in here because of tax. And then we said the SV Bony. Oh, wrong spot. And I put the wrong year. I am going to be doing that for a very long time. How long does it take you to get with the correct year? It's usually by March. Like, you can count on it in March. Before that, you're going to get the wrong year. So just copy. Okay. Shoo. SB Boney 16. Add a couple more spots. All right. So next we have another fancy watch. So this one is again with these weird names. Suunto? Suunto. Copy. Suunto. So now let's come up here. Suunto. And it's a dive watch. So it is blue. You forget how every time. I do. And I thank you guys for your grace and forgiveness while I fumble through sharing my screen and giving you the right view. I mean, a week is a long time to forget what the heck I'm doing. But you guys are so forgiving and amazing. I will try to learn spreadsheet, but sure I'll have I'll have to email a couple questions. Not tech savvy at all. Totally fine. I promise it is the most user friendly, and I am here to help. Proof that repetition is key to growing. Yes. I remember when Jen first started going to the bins, she's truly teaching us all as she's learning about all of these items she finds. Thank you. It blows me away, some of the things. Like, check this thing out. All right, it's a watch, but it's the size of my face. Look how massive this watch is. Like, oh my gosh. Like, imagine this on my hand. It's huge. It's huge. Okay, so it's a dive watch. And as you can see, these are worth a lot of stinking money. So we had 400 available. We're going to go to sold. I wonder, is it a charge thing? Yes, I think it's a charge thing. Do I have a charger? I do not have a charger. All right, how do you charge it? These are very valid questions. But for $15, knowing this is a $200+ watch, buy now, ask questions later. All right. And maybe it's a battery thing. Because I'm not seeing any chargers on here. New battery. Yeah. No, this one has a charger. Like, look at this. $600 for this D5. Okay, by the way, eBay, when I click on an item, I want to see that item. So, okay, here we go. All right. So, I don't know which one this is. But $600 for a pre-owned Suunto dive watch. Like, here's one for $190. I wonder if it's a battery thing. All right, Jennifer. Let's figure this thing out. This one is definitely open box. If I can. Oh my gosh, it's all like. Are you just. Nope. All right. Phew. This little heart's in my way. I don't even have a computer. That's funny. It's like a Flava Flav watch, right? This thing is huge. All right, it's called a Zoop Nova. All right, we're gonna. I guess I could have seen that. It's on my screen right here. Zoop Nova. Duh. Let's specify and get actual details. Well, then you're not going to find anything, are you? All right, let's take watch. No, let's take dive out. Let's take watch out. Why aren't you finding matches? They're right there. Suunto Zoop Novo. Okay, that's why I ding dong. Type. All right, here we go. Yeah, so I'm not seeing chargers. So this brings me back to thinking it's a battery. It's got to be. But then what does this thing do? All right, I'm going to have to YouTube this thing. But yeah, for $15, It's just a no-brainer. We figure out the details later. It's a no-brainer. That is the trick that I'm learning with the bins. Like, it's okay to not overanalyze every single item. I guess that's in reselling too. Just make sure it's a no-brainer, that it's going to be a quick, decent profit. It's going to be still worth it if the thing doesn't work. Like, there's one I saw that we're selling just parts. So making it a no-brainer is where it's at. All right, so that one, I put that in the sheet, right? Yes. Okay, next up, some brand new Raycons. These are only about $50, but they're consistent and they're brand spanking new. So I am fine having a smaller profit when it sells fast. Somebody found a pair of Beats 3 Studio headphones today. Brand new, still factory wrapped for $15. So, Mary, if you need any questions as to is it worth it to make that hour drive, it is worth it. As long as your bins doesn't cherry pick, it is worth it. You must know what time it is with that watch. Yeah, you'll know what time it is from a block away. I keep looking up to where my GoPro normally is. Nope, you're down there. Do you ever do online auctions for sourcing or for selling, Mickey? And do they allow returns? No, they do not. So if it doesn't work, I'm out of luck. They do have a testing station. So as long as you can test it, you would test it there. But there's plenty of items that are not really testable because they're like computer parts or needs to be plugged into a car or needs batteries or needs charged, or like there's definitely situations that you can't test everything. So it brings it back to the no-brainer that it still has to be worth grabbing even if it doesn't work. Or just know that the risk outweighs the profits outweigh the risk. If it's a $300 item, taking the risk for $15 is going to be worth it to get it. And if it doesn't work, you're out $15. Do I click on an item to check price without getting the sellers to send me a deal on the item I just looked at? No, unfortunately, I don't think it is. So I get offers all the time from sellers because I'm doing my research. So as I'm clicking on these now, like tomorrow, I'm going to get a bunch of offers on this watch because I just clicked on everybody's listing. So no, there's no way to avoid that. Maybe if you're using a different account. I don't know. I don't know how you could avoid it. What day would be the best to go? First day open, 100%. 100%. It's going to be busy, but that's going to be your best bet to find the best items. So definitely day one. But if you've never ever been to a bin store, I do not suggest day one. And I also do not suggest dollar day, whatever the final day is of their clear out, because those two bumpers are madness. So if you're just starting and you're like, hey, what's this bin thing about? Go on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Sunday, like go on a day that's not going to be as crazy so that you can get a feel for how the bins are run. And if, maybe they do let you open boxes, maybe they have a testing station, maybe like a zillion different things. So if you have any question on what bin shopping is like, don't go on day one and don't go on dollar day because you will get eaten alive. For sourcing, I haven't. So I know people that do, including like shopgoodwill.com. I know that's a big one, but I don't personally. These are black. No particular reason. I don't know. I like the thrill of shopping in person. I think that's what it comes down to. I'm an in-person shopper. Okay, I don't want black. I want blue. All right, here we go. But I'm going to match that $59 price. $59.90. Brand new sealed. Free shipping. Save. All right, so then set that aside. Got my scale. Set that aside. I need more workspace here. All right, now, okay, this is the one that I'm always hesitant, but it gets me every time. And I can't help it because I know how much these are worth. So I have to get them. Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards. So I did not open the outer plastic while I was there because it's $15 for the whole bag. If I open it and then they question if they were not in this original bag, then they're going to charge me $15 for each one. I don't want to pay that. So I'll pay $15 for all 5 decks. So from what I could tell, they were all sealed. So you will see this live. I'll do it. I'm used to the Goodwill bins crazy. Yeah, so you'll be fine, Mary. But if it's anybody who's never done a bin style, do it on a more mellow day. All right. These look legit. They feel legit. Like the cardboard is hard. It's not squishy like I've had some that the cardboard was flimsy and they ended up complaining that they were fake. So I kind of believe it now that I'm seeing these. It might have been a little squishy. We are still factory sealed, still hard sealed. Nothing is taped. Like even feel for where a tape line might be. I'm telling you, Pokemon scammers are next level. They should be like, I don't know, conquering the world because the way they know how to scam, that skill needs to be used in much better good than stealing Pokemon cards. Like, I don't know, could they learn how to solve world hunger? I don't know. There's got to be something better to do with this skill. Okay, so these look legit, my friends. I'm pretty happy about these. So let's pull up the comps and I'll show you why. Okay, so today is the 3rd. Pokemon Surging Sparks. These are the booster bundle. All right, friends. So here you have it. 399 available. We'll go to sold. 828 sold. So obviously a decent sell-through. And here we go. So we've got a pack of 2 sold for 67. That's kind of low. Brand new sold for 35. We got 40, 40, 45. Yeah, so I'm going to do all 5. Here we go. We got a pack of 4 for 200. So yeah, I'll probably do 5 of them for 250. So this was definitely the best find of the day. I'm a little nervous just because I've been burned by Pokemon and Magic cards more times than I'd like to admit. But like I said, these look and feel solid. Like the text is very clear. You can tell that it's not like a reprint. The cardboard is solid. I can hear that these are full. There's no retaping. I'm feeling good about these. So this will be the best find of the day for sure. I will disclose that there's a little bit of box damage down here because Pokemon people are also very picky on how their boxes look, even though they're going to rip them open. Yeah. But I will put that in there because it is not perfect. But overall, they are in pretty good condition. So 15 into 250 minus fees, minus shipping, minus cost of good. You're looking at probably $190, $200 profit. I will take it. Mary, you'll have to let me know once you go how it goes. Been screwed over all at in-person auctions on Amazon returns. Only half the things I bought worked or had parts missing, but you're allowed to open the boxes. And sure, it was a bad experience. It's worth trying again, Jules. Now that you know how it's run, the first couple times I got burned too. There's plenty of items that I bought that I should not have bought. So whether it was because it didn't work or it was a Pokemon case and it was actually open and I didn't realize how well they reseal these boxes, I mean, live and learn. We make those mistakes in the wild. We make those mistakes at auctions. We make those mistakes at the bins. We make those mistakes everywhere. So it's just living and learning and not making the mistake again. 15 for all. Yes, I paid $15 for all 5 boxes because they were all in that one box. When I went back for my round 2 at like 3:00, there was a single pack in one of the plastic Amazon box or bags, but I left it because it's just a single. So I'm not going to pay 15 for a $40 pack of cards where I paid 15 for 5 decks worth $250. So someone else can grab the other ones, hopefully on a cheaper day. But for me, I left that 6th one behind. What did you pay for the Pokemons? Yep, $15, and I got all 5 boxes. I don't know enough about Pokemon, so I don't pick them up. That's a smart move, but brand new sealed, you can look anything up. I don't have to know. Like I told you, this SV Bony, no idea what this thing is. No idea what it does. But I just type it into eBay and it says it does something and this is what it's supposed to look like and it's worth this much. That's all we have to know because it's not something that needs tested. There's no power to it. It's clean. It has like a glass lens for whatever the scope part of this is. That's clean, not cracked, no shadows or anything like that you would expect in a lens. So you don't have to know what you're selling in order to sell it. So there you go. That should be a bumper sticker. You don't have to know what you're selling to sell it. All right, I'm going to trademark that one. One auction had another employee bid up my max bid on every item. I know because they stopped bidding at like 8 and my max bid was 9. How weird. Yeah, I don't have much luck at auctions. I think you just really have to focus on them. Like with storage units. I don't do storage units, but there's plenty of resellers that do and make a killing because that's what they do. So I'm a big fan of just stay in your lane. If I'm good at bins, I'm going to do my bins. If I'm good at garage sales, I'm going to do my garage sales. I do like to do all. Like, okay, let me rewind a little bit. I like to diversify my sourcing, but not to that extreme. I'm not going to then start diving into auctions and start diving into storage units. And like, these are big buckets to fill, where sourcing in the wild is kind of its own bucket, where going to warehouses and storage units is kind of its own bucket. All right. That made sense in my head. Hopefully that made sense. Do you research while you are at the bins? Yes, I do. So here is my style, and here is all resellers, smart reseller style when they're at the bins. The not so smart ones, look them up while they're beginning to shop. You slow down that way, silly. So don't look them up as you're going one by one. No, because then 5 people have walked by you grabbing everything else. So no, you go in. Pro tip, you bring your own wagon. This is so you're not slowed down by getting a shopping cart. I'm hoping I'm not training people that are at my bins right now to do all of this. All right. Well, if you are, here you go. Here's how you kick my butt at the bins. So you get a wagon, so you're not being slowed down by the carts. You will then pull said wagon. You cannot push. I have the wagon that I'm in love with. It has the handle on the back, kind of like a shopping cart. So when it's slow and I'm just leisurely going, I can push the wagon. Number one, so I have eyes on my wagon because I don't want people grabbing. Been there, done that. So I can push my wagon. But in the initial rush, which is probably the first 30 to 40 minutes, it is pull only. It doesn't slow you down. You're not getting blocked as you're trying to push and there's people around you. So always pull it. Even if you had a shopping cart, pull that shopping cart. Do not push it. Okay. Here's bins boot camp for you. Wagon, check. Yes. Okay. So pull the wagon. Do not push it. Then you fill it up with all of your first grabs. And this is going to be based on a lot of experience. Your first grabs on day 1 is going to be totally different than your first grabs on day 151. Hubby's first grabs on day 1, I still chuckle at because he was so proud of his full cart of junk. I think we kept one thing in this whole wagon or his whole cart, and it's because that's what his eye went to. So as you're doing it more, you quickly learn, okay, this stuff don't grab, this stuff don't grab, pillows, bedding, giant stuff don't grab. And you're going to go through aisle by aisle as fast as you physically can while still looking. Fine line, because you don't want to rush and then run past stuff, but you don't want to go so slow that other people are lapping you. So you're going in and you're going up and down your aisles and you're just filling up your wagon, filling up your cart, whatever it is you're filling, you're just going. So then I go and I do at least 2 to 3 rounds up and down, back and forth, at least 3 times. Then I take my giant cart full of stuff over to the testing station. Then me and whatever posse I'm hanging out with, we go through and we are checking stuff to see if it's worth it, and then opening stuff and testing it at their testing station. Okay, I thought I heard them calling for me. So then there are times during that initial rush towards the end that my wagon is full and I have no more room. So then I'm kind of doing a double duty of looking up quick comps of bigger stuff and throwing back as I'm still pushing. This is a pro move. Like, this is like, once you get better at it, you can start doing this. I sound like a total, I don't know what I sound like, but this is cracking me up. So then after that initial run, you've done your testing, you now have space in your wagon to go and do it again. So then you go and you do 1 or 2 more laps. Meanwhile, more bins are being pulled out. So then you're following like a herd of cattle as they're pulling this new pallet through the store. It is like they want to create a conga line. They start where the pallet comes out the door, and not only do they just make a quick line to where they want to put it, no, they've got to go up and down 3 aisles to see how many people hop on this train before they stop and start emptying out the pallet. Cracks me up every time. But I'm one of those cattle following along. And they're pulling stuff out. They're throwing it to each side, trying to keep it fair so that it's not just grabbing from the bin. They want to throw it out and you grab it from the table. And it is rough. Like, there's elbows, there's boxes, like, it's rough when they're doing this, but I've got to be in there trying to get what I can. So I'm diving for stuff. And honestly, I don't think much of anything I grabbed today were from those pulls. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it was. I think this was stuff that I got just from the tables or things people put back. But either way, grabbing from that, you're continuing the laps. I am at my bin store no less than 3 hours inside the store, not counting the 3 hours of waiting in line. It was 3 hours in the store. So by about 1:30, I'm famished and we're done checking it out. We've done probably 15 laps up and down the aisles and we're ready to call it a day. So at that point, we pay and we get out. And then I go home. I do what I need to do at home, sometimes take a nap, and then go back for round 2 about 3 or 4 hours later to see stuff that was put back during first run and if they put new stuff out on the bins. So that second run is always, I'm usually successful at that second run. That's when I came home with those 4, the 2 watches, the lens, the scopy thing, and the Raycons. So yeah, to come home with 6 things on second run, I call it a win. So that is how you master the Amazon bins. And I need a drink. Cattle herd any fresh bins while throwing elbows. Check. Open and test the testing stations. Check. Fill up with first grab. When in doubt, check it. Check comps later. Yes. All right. You've got the checklist there, Mary. You've got this. Push-pull thing. I know. It's funny, but it's true, Jules. Pulling is way more efficient because if you're trying to push and there's people in front of you, you're not gonna be like, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, as you're trying to get through. No, you pull and you stampede through those aisles. Yeah, Jen, I couldn't do that. Oh, funny. Mary, I want to go with you. Wish you could film in there. I filmed once. You can go back into my archives. I did film there once, and it was the most hated video that I put out because it's very Blair Witch. Because I'm literally running through these stores, or through the store, through the aisles. It's a very long video, so maybe I could do it where it's just the first 30 minutes, and then after that initial rush, then I stop filming. Maybe I'll try that. All right. You have my word. I'm going to try it. Because otherwise it'd be a 3-hour video and my GoPro can't record for that long and it gets hot. So yeah, maybe I'll try a shorter one.
biggest problem with it was the music because they have lots of
Oh,
music.
they do. They play a lot of copyright music.
And I have to crank it down, and then I gotta put other music on. People doing like the other music, so it'd just be a silent video of you just racing to the store like a crazy woman.
Yeah, silent video of me running around may not be very entertaining. So yeah, I didn't get a lot of positive feedback, so I don't film in there. But maybe I'll think of a way. I don't know. That's why I do these videos, the haul videos, and you can see what I grab. If I talk less, I can get through the other items, but you can see what I grab, just not as I'm grabbing it. All right. Bins boot camp. Yes. Cattle herd. Okay, I saw that. How many people are in there? Today was madness, Jules. It was madness. Probably busiest day they have ever had in the history of ever at this location. You couldn't even get down the aisles. And I was, like I said, number 10, 11, somewhere in there, maybe 12 or 13 by the time family and everyone shows up. But you couldn't even get through those aisles. It was so packed. So normally on a non-crazy January 3rd, I'm bad at counting crowds. Maybe a couple hundred people? Maybe? I mean, it's busy, but it's enough that when they're all spaced out, you don't feel claustrophobic. Today was just insane. And there were so many times that I'd be halfway through the aisle and two people that are not bin shoppers are parked with their carts because they have Sam's Club carts. So they're the double wides. Two of them don't fit going down these aisles. So you're trying to do these double wides going down, and I couldn't get my wagon between them. So I'm having to back up, go around. It was awful. It was awful. So it was way too busy for me. And I'm hoping next week people get back to school, get back to work, get back to their lives so I can have my bins back. Because it was crazy. Road trip your way. Yes. Let's do it. Is it better to start in the middle of the bin or at the edge of the line? It is best to start in the opposite direction of your biggest competition. So I told you group number 1, group number 2, and I was group number 3. I go whichever direction they did not go. That's which way I go. It used to be towards the center because to the right were the shopping carts. So again, showing up with my own wagon, I could go straight and head right in. But they've moved where the shopping carts are. And last Friday, they were right in the middle of the store. So right when I entered, it was book it to the side. Today, they decided because the fire marshal was there today. I thought they weren't going to open on time because they were getting all kinds of dings by the fire department. And they ended up putting the carts outside because they were blocking aisles. So that created a cluster mess because then people were grabbing their carts outside before we even made it in the store. So it was a mess today. But what was I answering? I don't even remember now. Oh yeah, which way I go. So yeah, it's just whichever direction competition isn't going, but in the end it doesn't matter because group 1 and group 2 could be running past those first few things and then I couldn't get it. So it was maybe a month ago, the week of the knives, where the front bin was full of name brand fancy $100 plus knife sets. And I was group 2 at that time. So group 1 went right past it. I cleared house on those knives. So it's really, there's no rhyme or reason. They put things completely random, and there's times there's nice stuff up front, nice stuff is in the back. There's times nice stuff isn't pulled out until a second or third pallet that they pull out. They kind of make their own rules. So there really is no rhyme or reason. It's just enter and start looking. That was a very long-winded response. I got big elbows. Yes, I need big elbows. You'll have to come and help me. And then I'm short, so I can't even see over the bins. And I'm like, I need like 3 inches. Like, I can't see over them. Or like the new pallets that they're bringing out. I can see over the bins. Those are short. I like watching you do estate sales. Thank you. This week there were only 2 this week. Yesterday, one has actually requested that I don't film in there anymore. So sad face, one of the regulars that I go to, you will not be seeing that on film. But the second one ended up being super small. And when they advertised it as a 1-day sale, I knew it was going to be small. So I didn't even bring the camera out yesterday and just free sailed, and it was a dud. I left with like 2 very small, crappy things. So you didn't miss anything yesterday. So next week, hopefully they start picking up again and I can film again. I think you would get good views, especially the Congo line. People were recording it today as we look like total fools following this pallet on wheels. Oh, it's a scene, but we all do it. We need a shareable Spotify, the bins vibes. Love it. Maybe film for us at the testing station. Again with the music. That's where they kill me, is because of that music. So we'd have to turn down the audio, and then you're not going to get me talking. I guess I could voice over. That's probably what it'd have to be. It would be like the first 30 minutes up into the testing station, and then just voice over it. All right. Make it work.
And that was with the old setup. I think it would work better with this setup.
With the new mic?
Yeah. We could maybe
We can
make
test
work.
it.
We could test it and make it, see if it works. Yeah. Printer.
Oh, you guys ready for a printer giveaway? Do I still have people? I do. 36 of you. Okay. Let's do the printer giveaway. Hold on, let me catch up on my yeah. Throwing elbows will be the first song. Yes. You can do shorts of the chaos. Oh yeah, it's definitely chaos. Make it funny. May go viral. I think it's hilarious. Oh my gosh. We'll start doing like the conga music as we're going cha 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 cha. All right. Wear a costume like a bull with horns. Oh my goodness. All right. You have a better mic now. Yes, exactly, Mary. So hopefully, yeah, we'll try and make it work. We'll try and make it work. And then next week I'll film it. Hopefully it won't be as stinking busy and I can focus. Okay. So let's give away this printer. Okay. So we've got thermal label printer. Let's go to my StreamYard giveaway tool. We will do a draw again. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop that. Ignore this, ignore this, ignore this. Go back. We want new entries. Sorry. Ignore that. Okay, we are going to do keyword printer. I know, I'm original. Keyword printer. Enter printer in the chat for, make sure I'm spelling it right. Oof. All right, I said exclude winners, but then I think this last drawing might have had Nutter in there. Did it gonna win? I hope it didn't. Maybe I should say don't exclude. Okay, I'm going to say don't exclude because I think when I hit draw again, it gave Nutter as a winner. So I don't want him to be excluded from the printer if it thought that was an actual winner. So if for some reason MGA or BTRX wins this printer, we're going to draw again because I don't want to have a duplicate winner. So, all right. Does that make sense? Start collecting. Enter printer for this thermal label printer. It is brand new in here. You've got 30 labels plus a free roll. So we're going to throw in another roll in here for you. Whoop, don't break it. Super easy to use. Like I said, I downloaded the driver, tested it out already, and works. So we've got a printer, 17 entries. Let's see, anyone else? Anyone else? Printer. Let's see. All right, you guys, still at 17. Let's give it just a quick couple seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. All right, we need Valerie. Yay! Congratulations. I will be sending you this new thermal label printer. Write that down, Valerie. Please message me on Instagram or email your address, and I will get that over to you. Valerie for the printer. All right. So any winners, message me on Instagram. Address if I have to ship you something. Email address if you're getting a dashboard. All right. So we can close this out. Let's come back to this. All right. Congratulations, Valerie. I love your sound effects, Mary. I totally hear it too. All right. Why do they not want you to film? So she said for personal reasons. One of the employees didn't want to be on camera anymore, and I 100% honor it. So I film anywhere, anytime. Like, I don't ask permission to film. I just film. It's public territory. But if somebody asks me not to film or not to film them, we'll block them out. So like at Sabres, when I filmed there's one employee that has said they don't want to be on camera. So no questions asked. Anytime I'm filming and we see this one lady, we put a black bar over her so no one sees who it is. So at this sale, I'm just not going to film because that's their request. Not this at this sale at this estate company. I will not be filming there anymore. So it's just because they asked, and I just respect their wishes because in the end, it's eBay that pays my bills, not filming. So as much as I love giving content, I've got to keep my clientele happy and where I get my stuff. What's the saying? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. So that's kind of what it comes down to. Holy smokes. My best friend just won $50,000 on a scratch off today, and you won a printer. Wow. She could have bought you a printer. That's amazing. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, I got a question, Nutter says. Sorry, let me scroll. Was it the filming one? Scroll. Yeah, it must have been the filming one. Nutter, if I'm missing another question, let me know. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. You are so welcome. LaDonna, it's a privacy thing. Yeah. Was it an estate sale that was the missing bows? No, actually, it wasn't that one. No, I know who that one is. That one there. That'd be funny if it was. Then that would be super suspicious if it was them. Like, yeah, now you can't film because we know you're hiding stuff. No, it's a company that I go to regularly and I'll continue to go to, but unfortunately I just can't film there. So you'll just have to get like a haul insert after I do their sale. Okay, do you guys want to see a couple more things? Where are we? 8:30. Let's show you a couple more things we've wrapped today. And I can keep drafting here. All right. Ugh. This was a fun one. All right. Let's see. Is it showing? All right. It's an 8-in-1 hair drying system. It's going to be super tiny on there. I'm going to pull it up on eBay so you can see the big one. So they had it in the pictures. They post on their Facebook inventory that they're going to get on Friday. They do it Thursday evening. Sometimes they wait till like 11 o'clock at night and we're all waiting for these teaser pictures. So one of the pictures was a shark freestyle or flex style. It's this, but a shark version. And I have the hair dryer, but I've wanted the accessories that go with it. And on eBay, they're like $100 just for the accessories. I found a set on Mercari for I think $80. But then today they had one at the bins and I was really hoping to get it, but I didn't. So this is his twin, but it's not the exact same. Obviously, it's not a shark. But they do have, they're like $200 on Amazon. REITOW 8-in-1 hair wrap styler. All right, so yeah, you can see they're like $200 on here. I think it's this one. That's dry ship. No. All right, well, they're all like a China brand, but you get the idea. It's a $200 hair styler, and I was tempted to keep it, but I kind of want to stick with the brand that I have. Let's see. I don't think there were any on eBay, but because they're $200 on Amazon, just eBay. So whoa. Okay, we do have one. Looks like this one. It just doesn't say that name up there. The Reto. Dang. All right, now we are seeing some comps, and they're no bueno. Maybe I will be keeping this thing. Yeah, open box, $60. Sharper image. All right, this might be a late Christmas gift. I might be keeping it. So it looks identical to the shark, and that's why I grabbed it, because I was hoping it'd be like the shark. So maybe I'll keep it. Okay, we're going to set that aside. We're not going to call that inventory. That's probably going to be a personal. All right. So one of the big things at the bins is not to get too excited when you see something in a box. Deco, TP-Link, Wi-Fi 7. If you know, you know. Wi-Fi 7 is the latest Wi-Fi, and it is still stupid expensive. So, just to show you this disappointment that is now, I knew this when I bought it, so I'm not learning this right now. If you want to get an idea of what this thing is worth, Deco, TP-Link, Wi-Fi 7. This is why I got excited when I saw this. Okay, so it's a $500 or more Wi-Fi system. Okay, so I see the box. I instantly, of course, grab it. But then I go to the testing station, open it up, womp womp, it was swapped. So they took out their Wi-Fi 7, scammed Amazon, and returned their old Wi-Fi 6E system. So inside here, we have power. And I think these are the, yeah, these are like the Wi-Fi 7 powers, because the powers are brand new. So they probably figured the power's the same. They even left all of the Ethernet manual, this whole box here of all the goodies, because they thought they were doing Amazon a solid by sending this back, but keeping the routers. So we have two 6E Wi-Fi routers. They are still worth decent money, which is why I am still okay buying them, even though it's not the one on the box. So when I go to list it, it will not be with this box. Maybe I'll ship it in this box, because it's a good box, and it's actually holding these in these fun little like koozies. They have a Wi-Fi koozie. Oh, that's fun. So yes, they'll probably end up shipping in this, but they are still worth grabbing. So let me show you here why I still bought them. Wow, I need glasses. I know, I'm wearing glasses. I need new glasses. XE75. So first thing, we're going to copy this, put it over here. Right. So, and search. Okay, so we had 300, almost 300 available. 280. Nope, that's sold. Just kidding. Available 82. So it's 200% sell-through rate. Go back to my sold. So we have this one saying a 2-pack that is showing the picture of one for 120. We've got singles, just the 1-packs going for 90. So $90 a piece. I'm going to double it. I'm going to do the 2-pack. Yeah, it'll probably be closer to this comp here. I'll do the 140 plus shipping. So paying $15, selling it for 140 is still worth it. 15 into 400, sure, that would have been better, but I'm still fine buying the wrong item because it's still valuable. So don't be discouraged if it doesn't match what's on the box, because there could still be value in the wrong thing in the box. All right, so that was a good one, disguised as a bad one, but still a good one. Or, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay, next up. This is a mess. All right. It's a work sharp system. This is just pieces of it. But by themselves, like just these pieces are worth decent money. So it is a Work Sharp Pro. It's a professional. All right, so this is this guy here. Professional Precision. It's a knife sharpener, if you didn't know what it was. Let's go ahead and put that over here real quick. Sorry, I also want this to be efficient while I'm doing all this. Okay, so we've got 150 available. And you can see not all of them match exactly. And then sold 52. So what is that? 35-ish% sell through, but still decent. So this guy, let's see if we have all of our pieces. Okay, so we have a bunch of these little blade guys. We've got the stand. No, he goes this way. We've got the pokey guy. We've got this circle guy. We've got these two. Oh, no. Yep, one. What's this little guy? So the only thing we're missing, what is this? Is the base, the thing that it stands on. Because then I have this thing. What is this? Okay, this is in the picture. It's on the bottom right here. So again, I don't have to know what all this stuff is. I just know it's valuable. That. I don't know what this little black thing is. I wonder if that is this. I think it is. So yeah, it's got everything, even the blades. We got a bunch of these little guys. The only thing it's missing is the stand. So I'll probably mark closer to like 150 because it doesn't have the stand. Round. Yeah, I'll probably do 150 because I don't know how important the stand is. I bet it can still stand on its own. So I'll mark a few bucks off for no stand. So that was one good find. And then as I was checking out, it's 149 plus shipping. Oh, I got a question. What happened to sponge rollers? Ooh, like a Dyson blow dryer. Yes. Hold on, let me scroll up here. Privacy thing. Okay, I did that. Like a Dyson blow dryer. Yes. So I've had the Dyson one and I sold it because that's a $400 hair dryer. So I don't need a $400 hair dryer. So it's sold and I was happy to take the 400 bucks. Then I get my Shark at the bins. It was just the machine itself, just the dryer. And I found it twice at the bins so far. I'm like, all right, there's got to be something to it. And I really love this blow dryer. It dries my hair in record speed. But then they have these attachments to help you like curl it and fluff it and do all the things. And I don't want to pay full price. So I'm still on the hunt for the attachments. They'll show up eventually at my bins or I'll find a deal on Mercari. All right. Cool. Don't touch stuff. Okay. Cool system to dry your hair. Oh, sponge rollers. It was a hair reference. Okay. Yep. My head hurts from those as a child. Yes. Interchangeable. Yes. So it's one dryer, and then you attach the little spinny thing to do the curling, and then there's a left and a right, depending on which side you're curling. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna end up keeping it because the sell through and the comps were like 30 bucks, even though they're 200 on Amazon. Yeah. I can't believe people steal like that and get away with it on Amazon all day long. It is sad. Buy new from Amazon, switch stuff, and get a full refund. And that's what it is at the bin sometimes. Yeah, Mickey, unfortunately, it is. And it's so often that they bought this brand new router, for example, paid probably $600, $700 on Amazon. Let's see what this is right now on Amazon. Deco Wi-Fi 7. Yeah. So here we go. Wi-Fi 7. It's probably this system. Yeah, $400 on sale. Normally $550. So they bought it on Amazon, returned it, got their full credit, and got to return an old item. So they got a free upgrade of their internet. Super shady, and I really wish Amazon would start getting a grip on it. It might have been this one. I don't know. It was Wi-Fi 7, and as you can see, Wi-Fi 7 is, I wonder if it was this one for 1,000. Holy cow. Hold on. This is the BE63. So we're comparing apples to apples. Let's see which one it was. Let's see. BE63. So it's this one, but it's a 2-pack. Or was it a 3? No, it was a 2-pack. BE63. All right, not finding an exact one, but yeah, you've summed it up. They steal from Amazon and get free upgrades, and it's very sad. Very, very sad. All right.
It's the top one. It was the BE63, $500.
But there's 3 of them there. This is only a 2-pack.
Oh, okay, I see.
So
But
still
if you click,
$400.
but if you clicked on it, you could do the 2-pack and see it on there.
Oh,
Duh.
$3.99.
Okay, yeah. So that would be So yeah, 400.
$400. And they flat out stole it.
Well, it's the same as like the one golf club, right?
That
That
was
was one of your first bins. Like, uh-oh, this is what people do.
Yep. It was like $1,000 ridiculously expensive driver, and they put the fancy driver's head cover, but it was a cheaper driver that was still like $150 driver, so I bought it, but they flat out stole it from Amazon. There's like a $700 driver. It was expensive, and yeah, so people steal from Amazon all the time, and I wish there would be stricter penalties. Because that's okay. So while I was checking out at the bins, someone put this back. And it's the exact same thing I just showed you, but it's complete. So let's open this one up. All right, I'm gonna scoot this over. What's great, I don't know why they put it back. I mean, of course, not everyone's a reseller, so maybe they just figured, oh, I don't need a knife sharpener. Why would I spend $15 on that? Well, you would because it's really expensive. How much is this guy on Amazon? I like playing this game. Work sharp.
Oh, Mary's asking what's your best find.
Oh,
It's hard. You have multiple. I mean, you have one right here. It's sold, but they canceled the
it's
order.
taking forever because people suck. But there's this scope here.
That's $700.
Here's a $700 scope.
Vortex Strike Eagle.
Just waiting for the right buyer. And that was $15 day. I've had the Dyson dryer, that was $400.
A lot of good ones.
What else? Scanners. Should I say about those?
Huh?
Okay. It was a cheaper day.
Yeah, you could tell you.
It was a cheaper day. It was last week on Sunday. I grabbed 2 of them, and Monday I grabbed 2 of them, and they're the little handheld scanners for book scanners. So I paid 20. What's the math there? So 11, 22 plus 10, so 32. No, that wasn't right. No, I think it was 2 on 5 and then 2 on 3. No, it was 2 on 8. Sunday is $8 a day. So that was 16 and then 10. So yeah, $26. Okay, sorry, can't math, that's too late. $26. I put them all together and sold them as a lot for $700. And that was 2 days ago. So there's some serious treasures from the bins. Gosh. Yeah, there's been some really good ones, like $500 plus items. So, but what's nice is the consistency. I can go in, spend $300 and come home with $1,000 worth of stuff or more. Because like these work sharps being 150 to 200. I got Pokemon cards for 200. I got the Wi-Fi router that's going to be 100 and something. Like it all adds up. So while I won't always have bangers every week, it's consistent. So, yes. Sorry, did I miss another question? Sometimes it's Amazon returns, sometimes it's just wholesale pallet deals. Does Amazon check the returns? No, I don't think they do. Maybe they like random spot check, but I'm even calling that. Best bins that you found. Okay, we did that. The sealed system should not be allowed to the average person. So many times they seal them back, appear new sealed, and they commit fraud. Yes. They stand on its own. No pun intended. What's your average cost of goods and average sale price? Average cost of goods, probably around $10 because I've got a lot of my 15s now and then a lot of garage sale $5 to $10 items. So I'd say my average cost is about 10. And average sales price, that's a calculation. Hold on. I can tell you. At least the 90-day total. All right. So if I have
Should you give everybody a quick teaser of your video that you're gonna do for your year review and show the numbers from last
should I show
year?
it? Hold on. So we said 149. Let me finish this draft.
Okay.
80D at its finest.
I'm sorry. Well, Mary's asking these questions. I'm like, okay, Mary, we can give you a little teaser. What Jen's numbers from last year.
Pictures. Ooh, can't take.
Will eBay tell you what the average price is, or no?
I just take the 90-day total divided by orders. I said used, right? Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
You're okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hubby's just helping. All right, so you see my screen. Let's go on over to performance. All right, so let's get a calculator. Let's say my number. All right, so we've got 90 days at 48. Divided by 604 orders. That's an average sale of $79.50. Wow. So that's pretty good. I'll definitely take that. I was going to say the book scanner. Yep. I'm excited for the year end. Yes. I was going to do it live. I might just pre-record something and go just as like a normal Thursday type video. All right. Well, thank you. Sad, but they will reap what they sow. Yeah, I'm a big believer in karma. At what point did you decide to switch from selling your own stuff to creating a store and becoming a reseller? When I ran out of my own stuff. I guess is kind of what it came down to. It was maybe only a handful of things that I did of my own, and it was more to learn the packing, the shipping, the listing process. Then it was fun to shop because I'm already a shopper, as my husband said. I'm already doing the shopping. So it was pretty quick when I was like, okay, now I'm going to start buying some stuff. But I kept it tame and I did the 20% rule. So when I would make $100, I would only put $20 back into inventory. When I was making $200, I would then put $40 into inventory. So I was much more regimented on how much I put back into the business because I didn't want to get over my heads. I didn't want to go out and spend $500 on inventory and find that this stuff isn't selling, or I don't know what the heck I'm doing, or I decide I don't want to do it anymore. I'm in over my head, whatever the reason. Make sure that you are only buying with profits. Okay, that's a very important lesson. Is the store worth paying for? Once you have, gosh, what is the math? I think it was 1,000. No, that's too high. Was it 1,000 items? No. What were the stores? Edit store. I think it's maybe it's 250. That's I've had it for so long I don't remember. Because I just do the basic.
250.
Okay, it is 250. So once you have 250 items in your store is when it's worth it to upgrade to a basic store. Because then you get a discount on how many listings you get and the cost for all of your listings. So right here, yeah, the starter store. 250 listings, you get discounted insertion fees, you get cheaper final value fees. Yeah, but then if you want to get the store coupon, you go to a basic, and that's 1,000 items in your store. So that's one you'd want to go up to that. So I went up to the basic store probably around maybe 700-ish. Once I wanted to start get the
I
coupon.
think it was like 550, 600 plus because you did like the coupon, and I reminded you to use your coupon.
Yes.
Okay.
Good job.
No, you want to? I figured you want a sneak peek of
I did it already.
no of the year total.
Oh, it's the year total. Sorry. Apparently I didn't sneak peek enough.
No, I know. Well, you gave the 90-day.
Okay. Give it. Hold on, where
Well,
is it?
you have to do the. Where you have to do it?
No.
Uh,
This is why we're gonna pre-record this.
I know. This is why we have to pre-record this.
He can edit all of this.
I know. There was a reports. Is it research or
No, I'm already in performance right there. Let's click over here.
no? There was a report area where it shows all this.
All right, then try reports.
Product research, no. Reports, seller. See,
Go over to reports.
okay, I bet it's reports.
Yeah, try that.
No, that's not it.
Why not?
Orders, all orders. Is it all orders? See,
Oh
even
my
we're brain.
goodness.
Well, it's getting late. Overview? Is it overview? No, there's
No, that might. Hold on. Let's see. If we scroll down.
maybe you have to hit sales up here, right? Or no? There's a place that you could do the report and just compare from like years. There we go. There.
Okay, sorry. So we're gonna say
last
year to the year prior.
There you go.
All right. Holy smokes.
So the year prior, so that was 2013 or 2023, and that this was your 2024 then.
Sales. Well, now I don't even know what the heck I'm looking at. So yeah, the annual was 161.
Mm-hmm.
Selling costs, that's the net. So no, that's just this. That was just the 24. That didn't compare.
It didn't compare.
So 23.
It said compared to prior year.
Did it?
Yeah. It said last year to prior compared to prior year. So prior year was 113, and this one.
So it's saying 160 minus the 38 is
Oh, I see.
113.
Okay, I see. It was say from prior time. Okay, you were up.
So I'm up 30%.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's your sneak peek. We don't even know how to explain it yet, but
All right.
it's up 30%. That's all that matters. So goals of always increasing every year. Check. All right. Let's see. Performance sales. Thank you. Yes, Nutter. Sorry, I'm looking at comments now. 250 for the basic. Yes. Once you hit 400 items in your store, you should see daily sales. Yes. That's where you source estate sales, yard sales, or bins. Ah, it's a tough one. They all have their perks, Jules, because I like the estate sales because there's a lot of friends that I've made doing it. So in line talking to all of them. But then I've also got my bins friends that I just love having friends doing this with me. So really, I like them all. Thrift is at the bottom because that just feels more like work. So I'll probably put bins first, then estate, then yard sales, then thrift stores. Yeah, that's where I'm going. All right, let's see. Tease us. Thank you. I'm at 400, seeing a lot of first-time buyers on eBay. You're doing amusing. Thank you. Up 30%. Thank you. I appreciate you showing your back door into the store. You are very welcome. We will go into this in more detail in a pre-recorded video where I have time to edit when I don't know what the heck I'm clicking on. That's the best part of having a video editor here. Hold on, Jennifer. Focus. Okay. So we got the workshop. We were going to open this. That's what I was doing. Okay. So this one was at the checkout. So he put this back. It's heavy. So I know there's something in there. Don't tell me it's a box of rocks. Nope, it's not a box of rocks. And guess what it has? It's got the base. All right. And it's got all those parts. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we're going to open up this top part. Hot diggity dog. I feel like I just opened a case of what's not The Millionaire. Jennifer, what is that game show where you have to like pick your buckets? Deal or No Deal? Is that the one? Deal or No Deal? Yeah. Just opened a box from Deal or No Deal. And we got a beautiful sander. And I'm hoping you can see this. Probably not because I'm not in the camera feed. Okay, but it's beautiful. It's used. It's got a couple little scuffies on some of the sanding plates, but it's beautiful. And he put it back. Yeah. Not so, I say. So decisions were made at the checkout, and he said he didn't want this, and I grabbed it as fast as I possibly could. All right, so we've got one complete and one without his stand. If I can put the lid back on. All right, let's put that into the spreadsheet. All right, so precision, no base, work sharp, precision, complete in box. All right. Let's go ahead and we just have a couple more things at the bottom of this bag. So I know we're right at, gosh, we've been on here for 2 hours. But let's finish this haul because I don't want to leave you guys hanging. All right, so this one here, these will just be quicker recaps. A blood pressure watch, smartwatch, kind of an impulse buy. Amazon for $150, eBay, I wasn't seeing exact comps. So I'm hoping I could probably sell it local. This will probably be a Facebook marketplace for another impulse buyer to get for their husband, for Valentine's, for birthdays, whatever they want to do with it. But it's a smartwatch and it does your heart rate. So it's a fun one. $15. I should easily make something on it. Again, impulse buy. I want to do less of those this year, but they still happen. All right, we've got a Swiss clip pod. This is like the OG dental pods that were selling like a hotcake. Now this is a different brand of it. They still sell. This one is open box, but it is new open box. Okay, grab that. These were a fun one. This was some Sennheisers. This was from a new bin pull. When they did the new pallets and they were throwing stuff out, this was one I grabbed. Sennheiser is a serious bolo in audio video gear, and I know that because of my husband. And I thought they weren't going to be in there because this box is kind of light, but they were. So they are new open box. See if I get that in the camera feed. And I think they were worth around 60 to 70 bucks. They weren't a huge one. Or no, 70 or 80, I think. But they were a decent sell through, and it's Sennheiser. So they're going to sell. The brand is going to sell it. And then another really, really good one today is this Terrain. Terrain Q. Do you have a model number? Just says Terrain Q. All right. So we've got 54 available. Those aren't even what I'm looking at. That's not even this. Am I even typing it in right? Terrar. Nope. Terreno Q. That's what it is. Headset. I know I saw it when I was there. So this does exist. I just need to find why the heck it's spelled weird. All right. Nope. Jennifer. let's come over to Amazon. TRRANOQ headset. All right, it's this guy. Ultimate cycling headset. So it doesn't even say the brand on there. Torino. Okay, so let's just type in Torino. We'll take the Q off of there. All right, getting a little warmer. Copy. Put that in my spreadsheet. I know I saw this when I was there, so it's going to be in here. I was seeing actual sales comps, sold comps. But now it's going to make a liar out of me. All right, I'll have to find it later. But it was right around $200, $150 to $200, and they are in there. It's a headset for motorcycle riders. So we've got the headset here, and then down below. Am I spelling it right? Yeah.
I think you gotta say like Bluetooth headset or something like that.
Open
because it's more
Bluetooth,
for, like,
and then it's got the base
bicyclists.
here. Is it motorcycle or bicycle?
I think it's like cyclist or something like that. It looks
Alright.
like because
Maybe it's-
it looks like the
That's a
helmet.
cycle.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's
cyclist
not
helmet.
motorcycle. But I know I saw comps when I was there.
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
not making it up.
Well, it's happened to you multiple times where you get different comps.
Yeah, comps do change, whether you're on Wi-Fi or 4G or whatever.
You see that so many times where you get whatever you
Yep.
get at the bins versus at home.
Did you see this on the printout?
What?
Yeah, I still can't find it, but I know I saw it and it was worth grabbing. It was $15. So even if it's worth $100, it was still worth grabbing. All right, my friends. So yeah, that was all of my bin finds today, not including the personal stuff. Let's go ahead and stop the share so you don't get that weird echoey thing. Okay. And I'm sure I missed a zillion comments. Hold on, let me scroll here. Having a spouse's support, even if they don't want to partner up, is so helpful. Yes, he is absolutely supportive and he helps in so many other ways. Number one, the videos. Yes, he's also my order puller. So Monday mornings when I'm dropping the kids off and then I go to my local thrift, I come home and all of my orders have been pulled. So 30 something orders sometimes on a Monday. I didn't have to dig them out. He's done that for me. He's also my box boy. So after I have to box things, I'll start packing. He's grabbing boxes for the next item. So it's so huge how much he helps me in this business. And then the mental support, and then my tech support, and my all supports. Your hubby is great. Thank you. You guys are going to give him a big head. Mine doesn't want anything to do with this, but he'll be the first to hear cha-ching. Yeah. So he will not go sourcing with me. So do not expect it. He's gone one time to my bins and it was not his jam at all. So I'd have to probably drug him and blindfold him to take him back to the bins. So he supports in many, many other ways. Let's see. Where would you like to see yourself in 2 years? Oh, on a beach. No, I'm just kidding. I think that's a good question. Obviously still doing this because I don't, even if like I won the lotto, I would still be doing this because I love the shopping side of it, the thrill of it, the excitement, the friendships, all of it. I love, yeah. So I guess just growth in general, of course, the YouTube to grow, my inventory to just get better. I don't want to grow so much that I need employees or I need a different space. I know we already talked about this. So I don't want different space and employees. I'm too cheap. I don't want to pay somebody. So, and I'd have to teach them all the things. And then what if they end up leaving and taking over? And I don't know. It's messy. So I'm not a huge fan of employees. Eventually I'll train my kids and they'll be my employees. But but I don't think they like reselling. I've burned them. My daughter hates the bins because I've had to take her before, and it's not her favorite. So I guess just growth, mentally, physically, and making better choices and streamlining, more organized. Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you. You made me think. Single here, but my daughter has helped me for years. She is 16 and loves it. Great. She's a great picker and shipper. I need to train mine. She needs to stop hating it so much. I need to take her to places that she'd enjoy more. But she just likes the shopping, and she's like, "Oh yeah, take me to the bins, take me to the bins," because she wants to find a Stanley. I'm like, "Well, it's not all about just what you can find. You got to help me find stuff too, so then I can sell that and make money to buy you all the Stanleys." See, circle of life here. She's scared too. Don't let her be scared. Just dive in. Just dive in. That's all you got to do. Just have her keep watching you, and it's okay to make the mistakes. I miss that game show. I do. I love game shows. Guess you never know if you'll get the sales. Yeah. She's seen over the years how important recycling things is important and valuable. I would make it a game with her on finding things. The biggest flip helps build her confidence. Gamifying it. I definitely like that. There you go. Love watching and learning. Thank you. He needs a raise. I think this little ego boost, he'll be pretty happy with it. So, in Seattle, going to the bins with Mary. Yes, that is where I am going to be. This little flip of a hair is driving me crazy. I will be in Seattle in 2 years. I've been to Seattle, but I didn't know you at the time. We went back, I feel like it was like a previous life. This was right when Brett and I got married. We were we've always been entrepreneurs, or at least he has. And I became more entrepreneur when we started dating and we got engaged. And I see this whole new lifestyle away from 9 to 5s. And he's always worked with internet marketers. So there was a new company that had started. It was called Solivay, and it was a cell phone company, and they were based in Seattle. So when they first started, we were founding members because we knew enough people. We were one of like the first 12 in this business, like bottom up of pyramid scheming at its best. And they paid to fly us out to Seattle. So we went out there. Gosh, it was like 3 days after our honeymoon. Like it was brand new newlyweds, and we flew out to Seattle, and I loved it. What's funny is I forgot my sunglasses. Had to go home to get my sunglasses after we left the house and realized, Jennifer, you're going to Seattle. You don't need your sunglasses. But it was gorgeous, and they had this giant party on the lake, and it was pure royalty. But we got to see Seattle, and we were at some event center downtown where we could see the Space Needle. We got to go to the Space Needle. Did we go in it? I think we went in it. Did we go in it? I don't remember. It's been 10 years. But we went to the Space Needle. I think we went in it. All right, Brett, you're watching this. Did we go in the Space Needle? We did go to the top. Okay, there's pictures to prove it. I don't have to remember it. So we went to the top of the Space Needle, and then we were at this event center.
That's up top, I think.
Yeah, I feel like there is.
And we
were
down,
just
and it was
babies.
really high. Yeah. We went there twice.
We did. So that was the first one. We were
weren't like
VIP.
top 12. We were like top,
I thought we were 12.
like top
Or
24.
were we just under the first 12?
Yeah, under the first 12.
Okay, but
then
we went to the conference
We
center.
went to the initial launch of
Was it like the Hard Rock? It was a giant guitar.
Yeah.
What was the name of this place?
It must have been like Hard Rock or something.
But it was at a place that was a giant
Oh,
guitar.
no, they have this museum. They did this other museum.
It was a music museum.
Yeah, it was a music museum, but they had like.
And then the other one was at his house.
Yeah. That was the launch party where it was like.
Oh
big
man,
conventions.
that was so fun. Oh, it was so fun.
I knew you.
Shitty business model, but it turned out it was the best parties we've ever been to.
You learned the pluses about. You learned then that you will never do an MLM ever again.
Yeah, MLMs are not the jam. But they paid to fly us to freaking Seattle. Or no, we had to fly there, but they paid for the resort, the hotel, the food, the parties, the transportation, all of it. And we got to see Seattle. And then we went to the market. Like, oh my gosh, I love Seattle. So I do need to come visit you because it was gorgeous and so green and just beautiful. I'm gonna have to find pictures of that trip because that was epic. And then we went again. So that was like the pre-launch party at that giant guitar museum. And then we went again, and that one was at his house. And his house is on the lake. I mean, he's a multi-bazillionaire. So $1 million house on the lake, and it was in his backyard. And wow, yeah, that was fun. But never again would I ever do an MLM. Okay, sorry. Very long story that you probably were not interested in. When did I realize this could be a full-time career? When I started making really good money. I think it was just kind of like slowly going where I'm like, oh, I made $100. Oh, I made 500. Oh, wow, I made 1,000, enough to pay most of the mortgage. And then as it started scaling, I'm like, okay, the more I work, the more I can sell, the more money I make. So then the more I'm sourcing, the more I can sell, the more money I make. And then it just quickly, time is the money. So it's full time because I do it with all of my time. So it's more than full time, it's full time plus. And that's when I realized it's a full time career. When I started making more doing this than I ever did at a full time job. Like you saw my annual, it was, now I forgot, what was it, like 100? Obviously, it's gross, but I never made $100,000 working in the bank. I think I maxed out, even with bonuses, in like the 60s. And I worked my butt off. I commuted an hour both ways in Denver traffic. Um, I, there's no comparing, and you're there from 9 to 5. I think I had to work at least one Saturday of the month. Yes, you got benefits, you got health care, you got PTO, you got working day job benefits, but it's not worth it. If I can make over $100,000 working for myself or $60,000 working for a company with benefits, no, thank you. I will continue to pay $1,200 a month for healthcare to be able to stay home and be flexible. I'd like to see you two working together as a team. I know I couldn't do it without my husband supporting me in this and helping me with all of my shipping, etc. Yeah, so he helps on the back end. He does, like I said, the shipping help, he does the video help, he does the packing help, but he doesn't do the sourcing help. That's just not his thing. It helps having a helper, yes. Child labor, yep. It was fun. Good night. Good night, Mickey. Excited to have you. I'm listening. Baking with Abby. Ooh, what are you baking? Oh, man. Yep. My daughter loves to do the what sold videos. She loves to do all the videos. If I let her, she would do them all. But then people yell at me when she's on my video because I'm still mom and I'm trying to like micromanage, and they get mad. And then I get chewed out in my own video because I didn't let my daughter do it. And like, I don't need this kind of stress. It's my video. That's what it is. Ooh, apple pies? Oh, man. I've gone to a couple great antique shops in Seattle. Yeah. Did you go to the REI? It's amazing. REI in Seattle? I did not. I don't go much to REIs. But Seattle was beautiful. All right, my friends. I can't believe you have listened to me talk to myself and talk to you for over 2 hours. So I think with that, I am going to let you guys go. This was so much fun. Congratulations to the winners tonight of the scale, of the printer, of the dashboard. One last plug. If you are interested in the dashboard, you can go to desertsellers.com/dashboard and get your own spreadsheet to kick off your year on the right foot. Keep track of all your inventory and sales and all the good things, if you haven't done that already. And I hope everyone, happy new year to you too. BTRX, is there a special way I should be saying that? Let me know. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. Congratulations to you. And thank you, friends, for being here with me. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will see you guys on Tuesday's What Sold video. Maybe you'll see some of these items on there if I kick it into gear and get it all listed tonight, which it's 9:30. I will not be listing it all tonight. Probably tomorrow. Oh, yes. They all want to say goodbye. So thank you guys so much. We've got Lincoln.
Happy.
Oh, and then Liberty. All right. star of the show here. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.